If you're over 60 and dreaming of a retirement that's peaceful, affordable, and fulfilling, you might be stuck wondering, should I stay in the US, or is it time to try something new, like Portugal? The thought of packing up your life and moving overseas can feel like a leap. But what if I told you that leap could actually lead to lower bills, better healthcare, and even more sunshine? We're talking about a choice that could change your entire outlook on retirement. Maybe you've worked hard for decades, raised a family, paid off the mortgage, or you're still working on it, and now you just want peace of mind. You want to wake up in the morning and feel excited about the day ahead, not worried about another bill or another appointment or just trying to make ends meet. Well, today, we're breaking down the real pros and cons of retiring in Portugal versus staying put in the good old USA without any confusing jargon or pushy sales talk. Just a friendly, honest chat about what might work best for your golden years. So, grab your coffee or tea, settle in, and let's talk. Let's start with the big one, cost of living. We all feel it, especially on a fixed income. Prices just keep creeping up in the US, from groceries to gas to rent. And if you're like me, you may have looked at your latest grocery bill and thought, when did oranges start costing more than steak? Now, Portugal? That's a different story. Over there, the average monthly rent for a comfortable one-bedroom apartment in a nice area is around $800. In the US, that same apartment could easily be $2,000 or more, especially if you're anywhere near a big city. And the difference doesn't stop there. A simple lunch at a neighborhood cafe in Lisbon might cost you $10, with wine included. That same meal in the States could run you $25 without a drink. Groceries, utilities, even a haircut, they're all cheaper. You get more life for your money, plain and simple. Imagine not having to choose between a night out and keeping the lights on. And let's not forget entertainment. A ticket to the movies in Portugal might cost you $6, a monthly public transportation pass around $40, and even cultural events like concerts or museum visits are often discounted or free for seniors. It's not just about saving money. It's about having more opportunities to actually enjoy life. Healthcare is another area where the contrast is huge. In the US, even with Medicare, you might still be paying hundreds a month in premiums and co-pays, and heaven help you if you need anything outside the ordinary. In Portugal, once you're a legal resident, you're part of a universal healthcare system that's low cost and well respected. Most routine care is free or comes with a small fee. Want to go private? Many do, and it still only costs about $60 to $100 a month for a solid private insurance plan. And here's something reassuring. A lot of doctors in Portugal speak English, especially in urban areas. Many were trained in the UK or US, so no need to worry about miscommunication when you're not feeling your best. You can schedule appointments easily and in most cases see a doctor without waiting weeks. Some expats even say that after years of stressful healthcare experiences in the States, they finally feel like they're truly being cared for. You deserve to feel safe and relaxed in your own neighborhood. Portugal ranks consistently as one of the safest countries in the world. Violent crime is rare, and most communities are tight-knit and respectful. You'll see people walking their dogs at night, kids playing in parks, and neighbors greeting each other with a smile. There's a warmth to everyday life that can be hard to describe, unless you've felt it. Then there's the lifestyle. Warm Mediterranean weather, around 300 sunny days a year, and a slower pace that encourages you to breathe. There's less rush, more presence. Days often start with a coffee at the local cafe and end with a stroll along the beach or through cobbled city streets. It's the kind of life where you stop measuring days by what you accomplished and start measuring them by how much you enjoyed them. Many retirees say they feel younger, healthier, even more curious and adventurous again. It's like getting a second wind. Here's where things get exciting. Portugal isn't just a retirement destination, it's a gateway to Europe. Living there gives you visa-free access to 26 other countries in the European Union. That means you can hop on a train to Spain for lunch, take a weekend trip to Paris, or finally see those Italian vineyards you always dreamed about. And the cost? Incredibly low. A bus to Madrid might be $10 to $15. Budget airlines offer round-trip flights to Rome, Paris, or London for $30 to $50 if you catch a deal. Even trains are scenic, comfortable, and affordable. Travel becomes not just a special event, but something you can actually do often. You could plan mini getaways every few months. And if you have family visiting from the States, Portugal is easy to reach and increasingly popular among tourists, so your loved ones may be more inclined to come see you. Now, no move is without its hurdles. Portugal has a fair bit of paperwork when you first arrive. Residency visas, health cards, tax numbers, it's a process. And while English is widely spoken in cities and tourist areas, if you're heading to a quieter village, you might want to learn some Portuguese. Even just a few polite phrases go a long way and show locals you're making an effort. Taxes can be tricky too. You still need to file US tax returns, even while living abroad. But Portugal offers some favorable tax programs, like the non-habitual resident scheme, which can significantly reduce your tax bill for the first 10 years. The key? Get help. There are expat tax pros and relocation experts who make the whole process easier. And once you're set up, day-to-day life is refreshingly simple. Groceries are easy to find, the post office works, and you may even fall in love with the local market routine. Fresh bread, local cheeses, olives, and the friendliest fishmonger you've ever met. Let's not forget the power of home. There's comfort in staying where you know the language, the systems, and the culture. You've got your doctor, your favorite grocery store, maybe your grandkids just a drive away. You know how to navigate the healthcare system. You can pick up the phone and talk to someone without needing Google Translate. And emotionally, it can feel hard to say goodbye to everything you've known for so long. But that comfort often comes at a high cost. Housing continues to rise. Healthcare can be unpredictable. And for many seniors, social isolation is a growing concern. You can absolutely have a good retirement in the US, especially if you're near a strong support network. But it takes careful planning, and often more money to maintain the same quality of life you might find elsewhere for less. The key here is to be proactive. Downsize if needed, explore more affordable states, and look into senior-focused communities that offer a vibrant social life. So, which wins, Portugal or the US? That really depends on what matters most to you. If you're craving adventure, lower costs, and a chance to experience new cultures, Portugal is a strong contender. If you want to stay close to family, keep things simple, and avoid a big transition, the US might be the better fit. The beauty is you get to decide. Retirement should be about freedom, joy, and feeling secure. And whichever path you choose, know that there are more options today than ever before. If you're over 60 and thinking about the next step, take heart. You're not alone, and this chapter might just be your best yet. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, especially if you're part of our over 60 community. We've got your back every step of the way. Here's to a retirement full of life, not limits.